Hello Libra, welcome to my channel, The Mother Speaks Tarot. My name is Allison. My channel is still new at this time. It's just over a year old, so if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. If you have already subscribed, if you subscribe today, thank you so much. Thank you to everybody, subscribed or not, okay? Welcome. I love you all. For those of you who are new and don't know, I'm also an author. I'm writing a series. It's an action-adventure love story on superhero twin flames called Perception, the Two Yet One. This is book 1, and I've read this book aloud live on Facebook and uploaded all those videos here to YouTube for you to enjoy for free. Just know that Perception book 2 is published and available. Published. All the links that you need for my books are in the description box below. Also, if you would like a personal reading, the information to contact me is in the description box. So welcome back, everyone. I'm all set up here. My new tarot-scape. I was calling it a tablescape, but now I'm calling it my tarot-scape. We're all set up for autumn. The equinox is on Wednesday, I believe. I've got my full moon out here because I'm recording this early on Monday, the day of the full moon. I have a dentist appointment tomorrow, Tuesday, which is when I usually upload the air signs, but I'm doing them early. So I've still got the moon out on the table today. It's super awesome. Let me just show it to you kind of like in the dark. I don't know why you can't see the orange, and I don't know. Does it look like it's flickering to you? Because it does to me while I'm recording. Anyway, isn't that lovely? Okay, so months ago I got a whole bunch of new tarot, and I've been hanging on for this for a while. So today I'm going to be using the Tarot Mucha. It's based on the artwork of Alphonse Mucha. I've been a fan of his since I was a teenager, and this isn't made by him, but it's in his tradition and his style. And I thought that it was a really great deck for autumn. It's very, I don't know, there's a lot of oranges. It just feels autumnal for me. And it's a beautiful, beautiful deck. I'm really enjoying it. As usual, if I need to clarify, I'll use the Tarot of the Cloisters by Michelle Leavitt. And at the end of the reading, I'm going to use another of my new oracles that I've been saving for this particular season, Vintage Wisdom Oracle by Victoria Mosley. I'm going to use this for autumn as well as for Christmas. Who knows, maybe even more later on down the line. If you get one card from this, I will read from the book, but if you get more than one, I am to read them intuitively. And if I need, and I'll probably pull some tea leaf fortune cards here by Ray Hepburn, illustrated by Shauna Alexander. Sometimes you just want a little bit more information, you know. Okay, so as a reader, I read minor arcana cards as messages about your free will. I read major arcana cards as messages about your divine blueprint. That is the plan that you wrote for your own life as your higher self before you incarnated, so that you would encounter and hopefully learn certain important lessons of life that, when learned, raise the vibration and wisdom encoded in your soul. It is possible to lower in vibration during a lifetime, but if you can manage to rise lifetime after lifetime, or even significantly during one life such as this one, you may be able to reach what we call enlightenment, like Buddha, like Jesus, and many others that affected a great deal of positive change on our planet. So when I'm looking at your major arcana cards, it is a lot like looking at your destiny, but it isn't exactly because of your very powerful free will. Now, there are times things happen in our life that really are out of our control. There was, sometimes we'll look back on it and even realize how little control we had there. Those times are indicated to me by the Wheel of Fortune card, or or a large amount of major arcana cards in your reading. You kind of have one of those. So let's get started. I'll just get this piece of tape off of here. I tried to tape this leaf onto here, but it wouldn't do it. All right. Many of you know that I like to work with the energies that a deck is created with. However, I looked through this deck and it is very common for a tarot deck. It doesn't have like a bunch of stories like some of my decks do. And so I'm just going to be reading these, pretty much normally. So this is what's at the heart of everything for you at this time, Libra, and it is your heart. Your heart is at the heart of everything at this time. This is one of your cards. This is also your suit, air. Okay. So you're dealing with a broken heart, and it had to do with a love. Okay. It could have been a Gemini. This is the card of Gemini, the lovers. Okay. But I feel like today is a day where you're still dealing with your broken heart when it came to this relationship. This could have been a twin flame relationship. This was definitely a major relationship, since this is a major arcana card. Okay. Now, this card is always read right side up. This is right side up, and so this is heartbreak. This is when you've healed. So you're still dealing with this heartbreak from this very important love. Now, there is some clarity, though, that you've had recently. This is what's at the root of it all. You cut away all the fog in your mind. Okay, this is also protection by Archangel Michael. By spirit itself. You may have recently realized just how protected you are. Okay. See this crown at the top of the sword? This is, it relates to your crown chakra. I feel like you've had a triumph when it comes to that. Yeah, these are victory wreaths. Because this is a card of victory, because you were confused before, but now you see clearly. And this is a new beginning for you, as aces always are. So now that you've had this clarity, now that you're dealing with this bit, you've had a certain amount of victory, okay? So even though this was a heartbreak for you, there's something that you've realized, or maybe a bunch of stuff that you have now finally understood. And this is a victory. Like I said, guys, I'm going to the dentist tomorrow, so if I sound see, my jaw is just slightly a little stiff, so if I sound kind of weird, that's what it is. Now, this is the energy that's moving out of your life at this time. It's your recent past, but is now moving out of your life here. And what we have here is the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius energy. This is a masculine energy who has been in his distorted masculine energy. This is somebody who is, when they're right side up, they're energetic, they're talkative, they're friendly. But when they're in the reverse, they have quite a temper. They can be manipulative and possessive and controlling. And so this is, I just feel like this is the person that you spent a great deal of time with, this king, whether this is a woman or not. My statistics and stuff on my YouTube channel tell me that 100% of my viewers are women. But I'm like, why do I keep getting comments from dudes? So, so I know that most of you guys out there are women, but I'm always, I'm not about gender this or gender that, and so this could be a woman for a woman, but this, you could be a masculine watching too. It's just, it doesn't matter. Okay. It's just that this, the personality trait for this person. So there may have been a fire sign in your life, or somebody who matches this description, just, you know, a go-getter, a talkative person, somebody who has lots of energy, who's willing to help out in a good cause. They just are, they're real strong, you know, but their card flipped for you. I feel like they may have turned on you, okay? They may have betrayed you. I don't see the Ten of Swords, but you know, they turned on you, okay, for some reason, and it may have taken a long time for you to understand why. Maybe you understand why now. Maybe you understand that it doesn't matter anymore. Maybe you're just realizing, you know what? I don't have to deal with that anymore. I'm free. So the next two cards that we have here for me as a reader are future cards. And we'll start with this one. Oh, my little, oh, you guys, if you guys have been with me for a while, especially during the springtime, this last springtime, you'll know that I had this all set up for spring, and it had little gnomes and fairies, and I was so happy to find at the same place I got all the little things for the gnomes and fairies for spring. I was able to find them in autumn styles. Oh, and here is your abundance visual, guys. This I couldn't believe my luck. I actually found a teeny tiny cornucopia with these little figurines here, okay? So this has always been an abundant visual. So if you don't know what that means, is like you look at this and you see the abundance of fruit coming out of this little cornucopia, and what it does is it brings in the energy of abundance to you as well. I was also happy to find little, see how they're like for autumn, these little fairies and gnomes. They're so cute in their little houses, and they're a little bit different, which I was happy to find. Okay, so these two future cards here, what we've got here is your Empress card, but it's in the reverse. Okay, so this is another 3. We started out with a 3, and now we have another 3. So angel number 33 is a number you may want to look up. It's threes are a very important number. It's my number. I do things in threes. There's also Nikola Tesla's 369 theory. You might want to look that stuff up too. But 33 is the age that Jesus passed away at, and it's an important number. Okay, so this is you, along with Taurus, because you guys are ruled by Venus. So I feel like Spirit is saying, you are the Empress, Libra. And you know that. You are the sacred feminine. You are abundant. You are blessed. You are protected. And when your energy is not appreciated, you pull it back. Which is what this is. This is, you know, I continually study the tarot, and I saw that as, you know, this is what came up immediately when I saw this. I had been reading this in the reverse as like the toxic feminine energy, which there could be a little bit of that going on for some of you, because your heart energy here is not in the reverse. If this was in the reverse, this would mean that you were healed from this heartache. However, there's still pieces of your heart that you're still trying to put back together, and it is difficult. Look at her face. So you may be feeling a little not as abundant as you could be. You might be overindulging, overspending perhaps. Okay, but you pulled your energy back because there's some sort of unraveling going on here for you. You're seeing what happened. You're seeing why. Okay, So you've pulled your energy back from this person. That's why they're on their way out of your life. Okay? This next card that we have here, this next future card, is the Nine of Wands, the wounded warrior energy. Now, I actually am getting two stories here out of this card, but it might be true in both ways. What I mean by that is, first of all, this is Wands. This is the King of Wands, but he's in the reverse. So I feel like part of this energy is the wounded warrior, which is this person. This is his suit, fire. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay. Now, this could be why this person turned. Okay. And they may still be in this energy of being the wounded warrior, very defensive, very willing to fight, willing to defend themselves. Okay, so however, they're moving out of your life, so the other part of this energy is you. Now you're feeling a bit defensive. I mean, look at her. She has fought many battles, and she is still standing. She knows what she's doing. Okay? All right, this is a 9. I was just told, and I want you to look at this. I just mentioned Nikola Tesla, and we have 3, 6, 9. Okay, so you probably want to look up Nikola Tesla and the 369. So, what this means is you know you're strong. You know what you're doing. You have experience. You are not afraid to defend yourself. You know that you're capable of surviving. Okay? But this may also mean that you are feeling a little insecure. But you are strong. In the Thoth deck, this is called strength. You're being very strong in the face of this heartbreak. I feel like it was a very large lesson for you. It's been going on for a while because this was a very important love in your life, and its breakdown has been troubling for you, and a very you've needed a lot of patience. You've learned to remain calm. But if you have to, you're willing to fight that last battle. A 9 comes right before a 10. And in tarot or playing cards, after the 10, you go right back to the ace. So that's why I'm feeling the 10 of Swords here. You were betrayed. You couldn't trust this person. They were not loyal to you. They were not loyal to the love that you treasured, but they didn't seem to. They didn't see you for who you truly are. I am who I say I am. I just heard. All right, so this is your hope. And I think that you want further clarity. This is the 7 of Cups. This is also a card of confusion, a card of a clouded mind. When you have so many choices that you don't know which one to choose, There's a part of you that I just got this, that you are not ready to date exactly. You may have a lot of options, but it is a bit overwhelming, and you may be hoping that you are that you'll have clarity to possibly choose the right course. Okay, but also I'm not sure if you really are focusing on new love right now at all. I feel like this is you not wanting to choose someone new, because all of these are cups. This could be an ace of cups. Each one of these I'm getting. Okay? And it's hard to tell who's who what anymore, because you trusted this love, right? Look at, if you take this cup, this could end up being a bad thing. Yeah, but you don't know, right? Sometimes things look threatening, but this could just be a very loving and very protective person. However, you've got this over here. This is just a castle. So maybe this person is just worried about their home life and the things that they have. This is a woman up here that looks, I don't know, she just kind of looks like she's looking down on you, where she looks kind of nice, but she's not right, you know, like she's jealous or something. Here's a snake, speaking of jealousy. You know, maybe this is, you know what I'm saying? Okay, maybe it's that one, this Holy Ghost looking one. You know, and then this is just all about riches. So I think that what you know, also 7 is the world, the number the world was built on, and I feel like you're not ready to rebuild your world as far as love goes just yet. Yeah, you don't want to choose a new love yet. You are obviously still dealing with healing your heart, because you're still defensive, still in survival mode. You know what I mean? And yeah, and you're not communicating with this person at all. Okay, this is you're defensive. So of course you're not going to be reaching out to this person. I'm feeling the arrows of jealousy. There's jealousy because of this card that I'm thinking about, this woman's face right here, and the snake over here. Okay, you're just not willing to deal with any of that anymore. You've dealt with enough battles. You don't want to talk to this person. You don't want to hear about what happened. You don't want to have to fight another battle. You just want to be free now, with done, victorious, just done with this whole thing. So good for you, Libra. You will not be reaching out. You will not be trying to make up with this person. You've seen the light now. You don't even know what you want in love anymore. This is your fear card. Okay, I'll just show it to you upright. Okay, so this is the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm getting a couple of things from this here, because normally the Queen of Pentacles is somebody who is a nurturer. They're doctors and nurses and medical assistants and veterinarians and veterinary assistants, people who nurture. They're very kind, they're very giving, they're generous, they're loving. It's a very parental energy. But look at her face in this particular deck. She looks hardened. She looks angry. She looks a lot like this face to me. Oh, I don't know why, because there's two separate faces here. This is someone looking down on you like, and this one is just like, I just hate you. It looks like it looks like she is not a happy camper, like she hates you or something, or that's what I'm getting here. This is in the reverse, so this could be a third party. This could be the person that your person betrayed you for, or this could be someone else. This is obviously someone mature in body, but because they're in the reverse, they're not exactly mature in spirit. Okay, this is somebody who, and you know what, I was meditating on the King and Queen of Pentacles just last night, and the King and Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, I was told they can also be a con artist. Someone, because this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse is materialistic. She is a social climber. You cannot trust her. She's a gold digger, okay? And she's vicious. So another way to say gold digger is con artist as well. A swindler. So there may be someone, this vicious feminine energy out there that you just don't want to talk to. This is also a fear of you not having any money. We do have the Empress in the reverse. You may not be feeling as abundant as you have in the past, but what I'm feeling mostly is this is the third party, whether it's a man or a woman for your particular story. It's a totally different person than this King of Wands. I guess maybe for one or two of you, this king and this queen could be the same person, but mostly I'm feeling that, oh yeah, look at this, okay. I'm being shown that there is fire on this side of this man. And then there's a snake on the side of the woman. There was a snake in your life that sometimes people do that. They see something, they get jealous of it, and then they manipulate things to take it away from someone and try to make it their own life when they really just need to have their own plan in their own life. But you know what? Some things are meant to happen, right? Maybe they'll be happy together. Now, this is the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is perseverance and victory. This is struggle, battle weariness. Okay, this is also the need to believe in oneself. Okay, so I really don't feel like this is you. This is weird. The element of this wounded warrior energy that I was talking about, which is like this King of Wands, I just feel like that's them. They're tired. They might be tired of this as well. But yeah, you've fought a lot of battles, so you're tired of it. You're tired of the battle. They may be tired of the battle. It's been a lot of fire. It's been a lot of fire. Now, oftentimes, see, this is the potential outcome card. But oftentimes, this may end up over here in the future. So we still have these, you know, how these happen in the future and then the outcome. Sometimes this ends up over here. But here's the thing about all of this. This is what I was talking about, how some things are just meant to be. And here's your Wheel of Fortune. Okay? This is 10. This is an ending. That a 10 is an ending. Oh wow, look, it's got the hourglass in here. So this is the underlying energy of this entire read, and this to me is saying that this is how do I put this? Well, this is things that are written into your divine blueprint to just happen. You know, you wrote them that way, like no matter what you do, you can't change this. This is stuff for good, okay? When it's right side up, this is a good omen. This is good destiny. This is good luck. This is success. So what I got for this is that this was, in its own way, destruction of this relationship to make way for a good destiny, to make way for this. Because sometimes we have to break down things so that we can rebuild a better thing. This clarity, I think, is you understanding that. Understanding why this relationship which was very important to you, why things had to work out this way. Because there's something coming for you, your destiny. And it's not to be shared with certain people. This is protection. You're obviously needing to be protected by by the archangels, by your higher self. So, you know, Libra, you know when your scales have been tipped. You're also very, out of all the signs, you appreciate partnership more because you're the scales, because of the balance. A set of justice scales has two, right? But the love and the compassion that is part of you, and because Libras are very fair, it was probably hard for you to understand why this relationship wasn't going to work, but now you do. Now you see the toxicity, now you see how it wasn't really going anywhere in the first place. So one day you're going to look back on this and understand everything even better. Okay, so we're going to get your oracle cards now and close out your reading. Please don't forget to like and also subscribe. Those are free for you, but you know, man, do they really help me out. So I post weekly. So thank you. Oh, and also if you have any time, check out, oh, yay, thank you. Oh, okay. Oh, holy moly. Okay. Check out my books. I haven't gotten any bad reviews. I really haven't. And you may really, really enjoy it. Oh gosh, I love these cards. Look at the back. These go together so well, don't they? Well, actually, all right. This is kind of a lot of orange, huh? I was thinking about maybe getting another backdrop or something, maybe in black or gray or something. I don't know. What do you think? Let me know. Drop a comment. Okay, so trust. Okay, so these butterfly wings are telling me you have been changing. You went into a chrysalis and you've emerged a butterfly. You're brand new now. And you're going to fly free. But where are you going to go? Well, This deer is reminding me very much of the white hart in the Enchanted Forest tarot that I have. But this is also a masculine symbol, this stag, or hart, H-A-R-T. Oh, trust your heart. She isn't just following the heart, she is riding it. She is allowing her heart to take her where she needs to go. And heart is your spirit. It is spirit. It's your higher self. It's your spirit guides. It's your angels. Trust. And I don't think that you really need to hear this, because you are trusting, or you wouldn't have separated yourself. You wouldn't have left the situation. You know, it took a lot of trust in spirit for you to follow your new path. Nature. Oh, wow. Look at how she's dressed. Isn't she beautiful? Nature. Mother Nature is reaching out to you. Mother Nature is who you are at your core. So, Spirit is saying for you to get outside, because you can absorb the energy of the planet. Nature will, I'm also getting a message to keep things as natural as possible. What you eat, what you put on your body, you know what I mean? Be as natural as possible. Spend time meditating outside and absorbing the sunlight, absorbing the quiet. You know what I was saying to someone the other night is that right now our world is like chaos. It's very chaotic right now with all the stuff going on with nature, all the storms and the earthquakes and the fires and the floodings, and you know what I mean? And the volcanoes. There's a lot going on right now. But if you go out to the middle of a meadow, if you go out into a forest, it's quiet. If you get away from all the people and you just go out into nature, what you hear is the bees buzzing, the birds chirping, the quiet peace that is our planet. And she's saying, find that and put it in your heart. Keep it in your heart. Oh, because you are about ready to go on an adventure. Okay, and that is the Eiffel Tower. You know, for the last year or so, I have been through other tarot readings and stuff. I keep seeing this Eiffel Tower for Libra here. You may be going to Paris. There's an adventure going on here. Okay, unless you live in Paris. You could be living in Paris right now. All right, you know what? Let's go ahead and get some tea leaf cards. They are already pre-shuffled. It's a large deck, so I'm going to shuffle it in 2 piles. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, you're the Empress, Libra. You know that. And you're very strong. And I want you to understand how proud Spirit and the whole universe is of you. You've done some tremendous stuff. You may have healed some ancestral issues in your family line. You know, we often tend to be with people who are very much like our parents or other parts of our families, or you know what I mean, and we think it's normal and good, but then you find out that it's really just toxicity, and it was toxicity in those other relationships as well. So we're trying to move out of toxicity as a people, as a race, as the human race. We are one race. Okay, oh, period of prosperity and abundance. Okay, so yeah, you may not be feeling as abundant as you know you can be. Isn't this gorgeous? This is so gorgeous. But abundance is coming on in. Oh, sunrise, new creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. That is the adventure card. And a period of prosperity. Wow. Dealings or relationship with a woman. Okay, so I feel like this is a confirmation of this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, there may have been another woman involved, or another feminine, if you're involved with a you know, feminine energy doesn't always mean that for a man, I just want to explain that feminine energy in a man doesn't mean that they need to necessarily act feminine or speak feminine. Femininity in a man can be simply being tender and kind and compassionate. They can be really masculine, and if they're tender, kind, and compassionate and nurturing, that's their feminine energy balanced out. Okay, just wanted to explain that part. Vacation. Oh wow, that would be great. Yeah, you know, after all this heartbreak and healing and working on yourself, you could use a vacation. Well, I guess maybe you will take a vacation once you have your period of prosperity and abundance come in, or maybe you're already experiencing it, or you know, maybe you're going to have an idea, like maybe this right here tells you, you're like, you know what, screw it, I am going to go to Paris, and you go. You just have to put it together, right? Grapes, time to go out and have fun. Yes, see, go have fun. That's that whole freedom that I was feeling with that Ace of Swords. There you are. There you are. Once again, I see this snake. But see, there you are. Keep your life in balance. Okay, don't forget. And just be compassionate and forgiving. Just forgive. Forgive. People don't know what they do. They don't know how they're being sometimes. Doing something risky, taking a chance. This is tiger energy. See, this is why I did the cat spirit. I keep getting this tiger. In the white light miracle deck. Miracle? The what? Okay. But in my white light deck, Tishi Sagyal, I think her name is the tiger spirit. She kept coming out. Fair woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. Okay, so maybe this woman that you're dealing with is fair. Oh, younger woman. There's a lot of women going on here. Dealings or relationship with a younger woman. Okay, so this is 3 women here. Wow. Okay, so maybe that you had no idea what was actually going on. Maybe you thought it was 1, but it was actually 3. Or maybe there's 1 woman and she's got friends. You know what I'm saying? But one of these women may be helping you. One or two of these women may go with you on your vacation. Eagle, triumph over troubles and obstacles. This is the Ace of Swords energy. You've got this. Archway, new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. See? Something about August. Okay, so last August, what happened with the new moon? This is like a full moon here, okay? But the new moon was on the Lion's Gate, which was August 8th. And for some reason, that is a big energy. Well, not for some reason, actually. The new moon on the Lion's Gate portal was pretty powerful this year. So this could be telling you that the energies that you put out, maybe you did a full moon ritual, maybe you did a new moon ritual, maybe you just did some prayers or intentions or something, whatever energies that were being used for this August's Lion's Gate, you know, because we got the tiger spirit here, those are probably helping you out, or they're going to come into fruition. But there may also be something with next year's August as well. Okay, so this looks like, so the reading itself is all about you basically finishing this healing. Your next reading, I wouldn't be surprised if your Three of Swords is in the reverse, that you're completely healed from this, because after this reading itself, all of your oracle cards were basically cheering you up, telling you why, giving you this advice. Go have fun now. Enjoy your life now. Don't be in this heartbreak energy anymore. It's not going to help anyone. And if you're angry, please forgive. Just forgive your brothers and sisters. They don't know what they're doing. Not usually. Everybody is on their own path. Everybody is just doing their best. Okay? All right, Libra. You know, I've been saying, how much control do you have over this situation? I can gauge that by the number of major arcana to minor. But with this whole Wheel of Fortune card that you've got in the reverse, I think that you've got, it doesn't matter that you've got the Empress here, which is the only major, well, I'm sorry, and the Lovers. So like 2 out of 10 cards means that, yeah, you're pretty much in control here. This was just showing you that this was a major love for you. But this fire, this snake, it was just meant to fall apart. And this is just telling you, Libra, you are the Empress, but you've pulled back your energy, because that's what you do when someone doesn't appreciate you, when they don't see who you really are. All right, that's what I have for you at this time, Libra. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I'll see you next time.